In order to play a Gimkit live, once you have whichever kit you're going to play, or after you've found one, you can either choose to play live or to assign homework. So when you choose to play live, it'll pop up with all of the different gaming modes. And you can see when I click on them, it tells me kind of what that game mode emphasizes. So I can see One Way Out, which is one of their newer modes, is exciting. It's good for if I want to play a long time, involves collaboration and emphasizes interaction, while Fishtopia is calming and strategic. And if I click on Learn More, it will bring me to this little pop-up that describes the game to me, gives me the core of the game in simple terms and what they need to do. So each mode is good for different things. So I like the Fishtopia mode, which involves students answering questions to earn bait, to go fishing, and then they can buy boats to go to different realms. It's really good if I want my students to practice something that is more lengthy of a task and for long-term activities versus something like Capture the Flag, which is exciting and interaction and plays like the actual Capture the Flag game in a digital platform. And this is good for when the questions are very quick and almost like rote memorization to practice so that they can answer questions really quick and then go be able to play the game, as is tag. Snowball and Snow Ice Survival, my students like, but we don't play as often. But there are a ton of different modes. Their more traditional modes are also here, like their classic twists. These fall more kind of like Kahoot style, but with money. In a boss battle, you can have everybody against one person. Hidden mode is kind of chaotic where it just hides everything. Um, and then there's versions that don't have a kit. I don't really have a lot of experience with those. Something that's good for vocabulary terms is Draw That, and it's almost like a uh, digital Pictionary game where students have to draw a vocabulary term and the other students are guessing. And there's also a Jeopardy style game. And just all of these different modes are very different. It's easy to start. You simply hit continue once you pick your mode. You can set it for how long you would like to go. I also could have assigned instead. I can change it to how much bait they'll earn per question and allow different categories. If I have classes, I can assign it to a class or make it to where they're already logged in. I can generate nicknames and then allow players to join in late or not. And once you hit continue, the game mode will populate and give a code for students to use to join, which is pretty simple. They just go to join Gimkit and type in the access code. So gimkit.com/join, and they can do this here. There's also different rewards that students can get to change their GIM, as what they call them, if they log in using their Google or Microsoft account. And teachers can use this feature as well. So I can actually change my little icon if I would like to. I can shop for different ones. So this is the fishing one. I might choose to be this, one that looks like a fishbowl to me. And within this, it automatically makes me a player. I can also just join as a spectator. So I can choose to play amongst my students and I can explore the game board. So you can see it gives them directions on how to play up here. And this is pretty standard in every single game deck. This is the one that my students like the most, is the fishing. So they can come over here and just explore as we navigate around the deck. And this looks a little bit different once the game actually starts. There is a station where they can sell their fish, a place to actually go fishing, a place to answer questions, and a place to go and buy different speedboats and whatnot. So my students have a lot of fun playing these games. And like the different game modes, they are different when you assign them as a homework. So if I were to go assign homework, there's only certain modes that they can play, but the kids really like it anyways.